Okay, gang, sorry about the late start today. Nice to see you all again. What I'm doing today is just messing around today, basically. I've been working my ass off, so it's nice to have a little bit of a break. And so technically what we've got here today is Ableton running one or two scenes. Like there's a MIDI clip over here that's triggering this, my X-Station synth. So I can toggle these patches over here to get different sounds, which is quite cool. Got a new camera set up. I've tried to get both keyboards in. So Ableton going into this outboard synth, and then I'm just going to play a bit of piano along and just kind of screw around and see what comes out the pipe. That's kind of the goal for today. Thanks for stopping by. Drop a comment if you're interested in what's going on. Today's a bit of a break, a bit of a breather stream. Where's that rave one? That's quite cool. I like it when it's not too explicit, when it's not it doesn't sound like a musical part, it just sounds like general rhythm. Let's change the decay value there just to shorten it a little bit. There we go. Okay, now I'm hearing a little bit of clash between these congas, which I can see on let's change the congas values to make them more precise. Okay, so I'm just changing the conga values. That's quite cool. Alright, cool. So what we're doing now is just messing around with Ableton Live, like I said. Let's just screw out a few of these parameters and hear what comes out the pipe. So back to the overhead live view. So if I take up the decay value, then you should be able to hear things louder. That's how the patch actually sounds. It's not actually the right patch. And this is like a nice bass line for if you want to make like a 90s rave sound. Axel says, what's up, brother? Hey, how's it going, Axel? Nice to see you. Yes, no, it's not that cold. Not in Cape Town. I'm in a garage, and the garage doesn't get any sun. So let me just take this filter off. I like to pump the res up here too, because I love this sound. I'm a sucker for this kind of 90s filter sound. This thing, that type of thing. Yeah, so this garage doesn't get any light, bro. So I've got to wear this puffer jacket and my feet freeze. I've got a little heater over here. That's how I get through these days, you know. Okay, so I've got a basic loop running. I actually just want to put a compressor on this loop real quick just to give it some oomph. Or maybe there's already a setting. Yeah, I think there is. Let's show you what I'm up to here. So lo-fi is one of the scenes that we can use. This has got almost no low end. I can't hear anything at the bottom. How's it going? Twitchy, what's happening, dude? Morning from Canada. Nice to see you. What's your day looking like? Hope you guys are going to have as cool a day as I'm planning on having. See, this little button over here is the sub. It's under 100 hertz. Everything else is like a little bit subby. I keep on disabling it because I've got a key map to 1. You should hear a bit more there. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Now let's again just get a multiband on this. This is good old Ableton multiband compressor. I just want to oomph it up a little bit, you know, just kind of give it a bit of presence so I can that's it. Take that up 3. There you go. I can hear the kick in my ears. This is cool. Axel says I'd make the master a bit quieter. You're a bit far from the mic, so we don't hear you. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me. I can't actually be in the mic. So yeah, that's a good suggestion. Thanks for that. And yeah, at any stage, if you guys see anything that can be improved about the stream, you guys are gold. You're like my beta testers. I need to hear and I need to feel what you guys are feeling. Take up the brightness of that lights a little bit. Just make this as cool as possible, basically. Twitchy says it's good in St. John's, NL, which is Northumberland. I don't know, I'm guessing. It's a nice sunny day out, which basically never happens. That's cool. Let's change back over here. So F minor, I'm going to change this electric piano. greatest pianist, but I enjoy playing like where I can. What I like about that is, I'm going to record it now. What I like about it is that you can actually hear the effort that goes into the sort of the feel, you know. So let's go duplicate that patch. Now what I'm going to do is just take it. First I'm going to just record this bass, otherwise we're going to have to separate it out. So bass is coming in over here. And we're going to record 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. So Gil, hey, what's up Gil? Nice to see you. So fun to watch you make music live. You're so creative. Give me a lot of inspiration for new ways and energy. Thank you, sir. This is my way of staying alive, so I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm like a dad. I've got an 18-month-old and my life is like not my own anymore, so it's very cool to have you guys in it. Here we go. So I'm just going to record this bass line here. Here it is. Needs to be beefed up a little bit. I'm just going to take it up in volume. It's going to be temporarily a bit loud. I'm going to also just go a little filter sweep. What I'm doing here is filtering with my finger on the XY pad. I'm going to just take the res up now. Actually, let's screw that. Let's go. Okay, so now you should be hearing that. I'm going to stop the playback of the other one. So now you should just be hearing it coming out of Ableton, and it's going to drop out like that every so often. Let's just loop it so it doesn't. And now I can play along with some keys. That frees me up in this next one to I think it might be a little bit delayed, so I'm going to give it a track delay of -50. So it just lands nice and square in the pocket with the rest of the beat. And yeah, that frees me up to have a bit of piano here. So let's go. I'm just going to record that. You're probably going to be hearing that double. So what I'm going to do now is just hit record on the piano. So here we go. 4. So now piano is recording. It's just going to be a loop. And let's go back to the actual live stuff so you can hear and see and feel. There you can see the piano coming through now. You should be able to see it. Take my word for it. Okay, cool. We got something there, that's great. Flip it back over, so just clip stop that, or play it back even better. I'm going to just switch back to Ableton, do a little bit of standing editing, and I know this bass line's getting a bit annoying, but it's fine. Okay, now we should be hearing a little bit of keys. And it's just stopped there. Okay, so we got a little bit of track decay, track delay at least, take that down 50. Now we're nice and square in the pocket with the bass, with the drums there. And the drums I'll do some work on now. A little bit of reverb. Cool, so we got a couple options now. That's our sort of bass line for this funky vibe over there. Twitchy, Alex, and Star. Prolocar. Hey, what's happening, dude? Nice to hear from you again. It's the second time today we're connecting, right? How's it going? I didn't know you live streams. Nice synth sounds, man. Thank you very much. Prolocar. Nice progression. Yeah, I'd love to work out what it is in my head, but I don't know yet. I'll have to just give it some thought. Okay, let's kill the drums for now and just hear what's actually going on here. Cool. Going well, thanks. Nice to hear it, bro. Yeah, so what's actually happened to get this sound, I've run a MIDI clip, this one over here specifically. Let me just flip over so you can see what's going on. This is the bassline MIDI, and it runs to this outboard synth over here, which then triggers the sound. So what we could actually do now, conceivably, is run the entire thing again. Okay, let's just kill the bass for a second. So I've got what I need from the bass sound. So now we're going to flip over to a different sound. Now you hear it's the same MIDI part, but different timbre of... let's just solo out that track just so we can hear what's going on here. The X Station track. And we'll just screw around with patches for a little bit. Let me know what you think of these guys. This one's called Wake Up. And of course we got the ability to edit the envelopes of all of these patches. So if you want to cut something short, like, I mean, that's fat, but there's way too much portamento, so I can just take down the portamento value here, and then also drop all these values. It looks like it's an octave low, that one. I don't like that. It's pretty 80s. Let's start it really short and see what comes out the pipe here. Oh, you're not hearing that, are you? Of course no, you're not. It's because I haven't... Oh, you are hearing it, right? Yeah, I haven't recorded it. Let's see what happens when we add a bit of portamento to this, a bit of glide. I love it when stuff gets weird like this. Okay, so that's just totally straight. That's just like, it's totally straight. So I know this is really dork, but like, I fucking love messing around with synthesizers. The other little favorite trick of mine is there's a noise patch on here. What's a noise oscillator? So you can add that kind of very techno sound if you want, just by tweaking this knob up at the top here. And then, like if you wanted to, I mean, I show this trick off all the time, but it's super bad. This gear over here, you can't really see it, but you've got I've got a looper pedal and a sampler pedal. It's sort of like, I just want to show you what happens when I take this and I kind of catch a little bit. Okay, now we're just going to stop all clips there. So I'm holding down this sampler pedal now, and I've got the ability to manipulate where it is, like pitch-wise, which is super fun. So you could sample that. And the cool thing is I can actually sort of turn that into its own loop by running it through this. So this is now going into the boss pedal, the red one. So let's just loop that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes you get a little bit of a seam, which you can hear the joining. Listen. Yeah, you can hear it, but I mean that kind of adds to it for me. Now this is going into the mixing desk, which you can't really see either. I've got to set this up a bit better. But the mixing desk gives me the ability to add some like effects on it, so there's some reverb. You get that kind of like long wash, which is great. There we go. You can kind of see what I'm doing now. Alright, cool. I mean, that's a bit of an abrasive sound, which should maybe just dip the highs a little bit on the mixer here. And now what I could do, because I've got that running into Ableton right over here, I can create a new track, duplicate that, and then just have it run into here as a type of sample. Let's do that. So I'm just going to do a record arm real quick and just resample that. It's got a nice amount of reverb on it. And you're going to hear the joins in it, but that's fine. Cool. So now we've got that in Ableton, so I can turn that off and unsolo the rest, and there it is. So now I've got it in Ableton, which means I can do all the cool Ableton stuff with it, whatever that may be. So it just gives it a little bit of a, I don't know, just a bit of an organic feel to your music when you're able to bring in like live samples that have been pre-processed like that. I don't know how this is going to fit in. I haven't really given it any thought, but yeah, it's just an example of how you can do that. You can pitch it down or put it in a sampler now or whatever. You get some really cool sounds just by like starting with the outboard gear and then sort of building on it in software. My goal at the moment is just to do as little software as possible, because I spend my life just manipulating software, so I prefer to do like as much hands-on stuff as possible. I think you guys know what I mean. That's why we get this gear, right? So yeah, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I'm not actually trying to complete a track today. I'm just kind of, you know, just messing around and let me know what you guys are up to today. Jason Canada, what is up, dude? Jason Canada says, vocal versus music mix is a bit off for us to hear your explanations. Oh yes, second dude from Canada. Interesting. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm kind of like spending half the time away from the mic because I'm over there and shouting and stuff. What I actually need is a clip-on maybe. But thanks for pointing it out. I've actually turned the stream down, the stream volume down a little bit, and I appreciate you pointing that out. Like, that seriously helps. Okay, cool. So let's get back on this. This is where we are at the moment. We've still got this bassline sound, this MIDI. It's not really MIDI. It's actually just I mean, it's not a bassline. It's kind of a techno patch which is running through this sound setup over here. I got a feeling we should just record it. You know, just get some feeling in it. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's in the box now. So now we can stop playback of that on there, and we've got it in Ableton over here. Here you can hear it. It's still got a bunch of reverb on because I left the reverb on the mixing desk on. Okay. Shit, yeah, you mentioned it was cold earlier. It's not actually that cold, but I just wear a jacket because I'm in a garage. Now I'm getting nice and warm thanks to the big love you guys are showing me. Okay. And then again, a little flaw here with this kind of setup is that you do have to continually adjust the input's track delay. So it's not ideal, but okay, cool. I'm not doing any arrangement. I'm just screwing around with parts. Let's come up with a second part now. So I'm just going to solo out these drums, get a nice... There you go. It's just a little beat part I wrote. This is all Ableton default sound presets. So this is just like a set of drums, 505 core kit. And I love this intersection of just arpeggiators and drums. So let's do something a little bit out the box. I'm going to check out the tempo of the song is 120. So next step is to go and find the 120. Oops. Oh yeah, I've gone and done that again. I'm going to find 120 up over here. Up, latch on, tempo, take it down to 120. This knob's a bit iffy, so it might not come out as nice as it should. Now the cool thing about Ableton, of course, is that you can sync. You can sync using this function up here. I've got keyboard shortcuts set up. Not sure we can hear it. Oh damn, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hear the stream now? Can you hear the synth? I'll try to speak more into the mic, it's fine. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, dudes. Some dudes bailed now, but that's fine. Okay, so we've got the outboard synced up to the... It's supposed to be synced, but it's a little bit out. Okay, now we're going to do a little record of this, what's currently going through the... This chair's bouncy. Okay, let's do a take quickly before it all goes out of sync. Interestingly polyrhythmic. It's slightly out of sync, but anyway, we'll sync it up in post in Ableton. Okay, so we're doing a record of Ableton. Here we go. There you can see the audio is starting to record. It's a little bit out. I'm enjoying hearing this actually, the way it's like wrong but right. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to just cut it there. Now we've got that in the box, so we can turn off the synth. Now I can hear it happening here. I also like how I keep on forgetting to turn off the reverb on the mixer, because it gives you this kind of organic sound. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to turn the click on. Seems to be drifting a little bit out. Let's do it like from here. There, you can kind of hear the drifts at the seam right at the end. Take a listen. So that's not ideal, so I'm going to just cut the loop shorter. That should delete the kind of the offset the margin a little bit. Okay, cool. So we've got this completely new sound now coming in a sort of, I think it's a D minor or something. We could also screw around with this. I do have a software instrument loaded up right here. So let's stick this on. This is now the Rhodes. I'm just trying to find my foot pedal. And let's give this Rhodes a go. So it's a G minor that we're in, kind of a G minor. Very morbid. Let's take it down a little bit. How's the balance of the stream? Can you hear what I'm doing? Can you hear what I'm saying? 1, 2, there we go. I need like an Omni mic, I think. That's better. Sounds like a funeral. As you can see, the type of music I make is pretty weird. It's not like, you're not going to hear it on the radio, that's for sure. It's definitely far from pop music. I don't have like any aspirations to be minimal tech DJ or anything like that. And like a lot of the stuff out there is minimal tech, deep house. That's the cool stuff at the moment. Unfortunately, I've never been very cool, so I just kind of make what I feel. But I take, recommendations if anyone wants to see me try to figure out a certain thing. That's kind of what we're doing here. I actually want to change this beat. So let's take this beat and just halve it. Literally just halve it in time. Here we go. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing here. The multiply by 2. That's now a funk beat that has been halved. And I'm gonna turn it into a house beat because I want to just hear how it sounds. Cool, here we go, halfway there. With push, you could do this in like an instant, just kind of duplicate a scene, halve the time value. I don't want these snares in the way, so I'm just going to remove them for now. And then we just take the congas, leave them as they are, and turn the hi-hats into a standard house beat. So let's take the, sorry, I don't want to stop it, let's keep it going. This is also, oops, sorry, I'm doing a bit of manual editing here. I don't want to use my mouse don't like doing too much mouse stuff on these streams if I can avoid it, but let's just see where we can go. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a conga. Oops. Meant to do the open hi-hat. That's it. There we go. Almost got it. Now we got. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I'll just double that. Okay, hi-hat volume down. Let's see where this goes. Let's just follow the muse. I'm gonna just mute the highs here with the treble, with the not mute, but just minimize the highs. This is cool. I like this. I like where this is going. I don't feel it's very center, even though it says it's center. I can hear it on the one side, so I'm just going to correct that. Okay, good. Now the low hi-hat, the closed hi-hat, we don't actually have any need for. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add the closed hi-hat just a little bit before, and then add it as a kind of a groove. So we're going to screw around with grooves in a minute. I'm going to turn this into a funky vibe. Here we go. No, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Let's try that. Here's a trick, just mute a couple of things, just simplify. There you go, cool. Now let's open up the groove stuff so we can hear different sounds of this. We're going to go over to, where's grooves? Control G, I think, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's find a groove. Hot swap this groove for, I don't know, just stick that in there. Now you're hearing a different groove, so the drum beat is changing, but the arpeggiator is just keeping the same. So let's try to find a nice groove here. Doing this by ear. Okay, let's get out of swing 16ths territory. It's too much. Okay, take it all the way down. Looking for something a little bit more swingy, you know? That's not really working for me, so we're gonna... Sounds like a nice sort of preamble to something, you know? It sounds like it could be going somewhere, but we don't know where. Okay. Let's get back on the live stuff. I want to screw around with that a bit more. Okay. Looking for a nice bass patch here. Getting into techno territory here, which is fun. I'm just going to first get it up here for some correction. Okay, cool. So just these last two that's all we need. Just take it from there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. we're just going to quantize that. Okay, let's just shorten that one a little bit. And I want this one to be in a different place. And now I'm just hearing that the hats are a little bit out. So let me show you what I'm doing. I'm showing you guys what I'm up to. Okay, so let's currently just... Okay, so I want this nothing to be outside of the realm of the bass line. I want the bass line. That's all I want. None of these off notes like this. So I'm resculpting the hi-hats in this pattern to Damn, thanks for the heads up, man. Thanks, Gilp. You saved the day. Keep on muting and unmuting the wrong stuff. Because this is a complicated setup. But I like this. I like it. I like where it's going, and you should be hearing drums, bass, and my mic at the moment. But hopefully not a double. There you go. That's it. Okay, let's get a nice... Let's do an experiment here. I'm gonna stick a sidechain compressor, which is under, I saved it under my stuff. It's over there. We can get rid of the groove panel. And let's get a sidechain in here. Everything in this type of music, you're gonna have to have a sidechain compressor bus, which basically says to the program everything that you want to duck under the kick goes to this channel. So I'm going to just select the kick itself as the, not the conga, the kick as the source. I'm having a bit of fun today. Thanks for joining me, guys. Really appreciate you being here. Super rad. A couple of small gains on my end. I'm taking Discord a bit more seriously, so if you want to be the first people to wander into my empty ghost town, you could drop me a message there and start to chat when I'm not online streaming. You can link up with me there. It'd be cool to hear what you guys are up to for a change and what your projects are about and where you're at. Maybe listen to some of your stuff. That'd be cool. So that's the one major thing. I'm doing small improvements to Patreon all the time, so that's cool. I'm going to put my Patreon promo bar back up. And yeah, just keeping going really, you know. I put up a new post for patrons about the recent win I had with Fall of Civilizations, the orchestral music I was writing yesterday. Go read that if you want. Okay, I'm feeling this now. Let's just take up the okay, cool. So first let's do the routing. So firstly I'm gonna get a new patch in here, which is the, you can stop this now, yeah. It sounds a bit softer now, hey? It's because it's not triggering the live stuff. Let's go up here, take it up, gain it up to 60 dB. And let's get that multi-band compressor on it, and stick that in the bass line, so we can just beef up the bass a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, stick it over there. There you go. Now I'm hearing a lot more bass, which is nice. Okay, and we've got a little bit of timing issues with that. got to just correct the track delay times to get it all synced up nicely. Okay, good. So we got a nice fat sounding thing there. What I'm going to try to do next is a little bit ambitious. I'm going to go over to the synth and I'm going to play a synth live, and I'm going to try to get it to duck under using the new sidechain duck that I've created here. So let's try that out. It's going to come through this one over here, number 6. And what I want to do is just show you, firstly, find the patch. There's a nice sounding. That type of thing. Not a horn sound, definitely a string sound. That's what we're looking for. Let's just see. This XY is doing some cool things. You should be able to hear that. Let's just hear it on toggle it quick. You should be able to hear that now. String sounds. Let's try that. Okay, so I've got this patch now called Big String, which is open, and I want it to go into this one. Let's just get that back up so you can see it's cooking. Okay, oops. I'm going to take it into side duck. And we're going to set, side duck. We're going to set the threshold down so it starts to pump in time with the beats. Prolocar says, thanks for the jams and helping me out with that issue. I've got to head back to work. You rock, man. You rock. Thank you, man. You'll hear from that group in the We Are, what is it, Frequency Music. You'll hear from them in like a week or so, if not like a day, just to say your channel's been whitelisted. I don't want you guys who support me to have copyright issues. So anytime, let me know, bro. I can help you out. Got your back. Share the channel. Enjoy your day, man. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's record this. So it's just a simple part of D minor to a G major 7, D minor to G minor 7. I'm going to record it now and I'll show you what I'm doing. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got something there. Now we're going to play it back, and you can already hear it's pumping in time with the music, which is nice. Cool, that's quite nice. I like that. It's a bit, the whole beat is a bit scrappy. I think the beat, I think the bass is actually a little bit behind. That's the problem. That's cool. Let's take up a lot of reverb there. Another little trick here for editing in Ableton is that you can send the sends themselves to the not to the master but to the pre-master. That means it's going to kind of be included in the ducking of it. So you should actually only hear, let's just program it. Yeah. So everything now, including the, that's quite nice to just be peaceful. Everything now, including the part I just recorded, is going to be ducked. And you can do that more severely too, like. In fact, we could send the reverb to side duck instead of pre-master, and we should get more. There, that's the effect I'm going for. Actually side duck the reverb itself. Cool, let's try that. This still hitting it. Take it from top 2, 3, 4. 1. That sounds more like... That can just be a really low little signal in the background, I think. I like the fact that it's also... needs to be a bit more early, so... Okay, but we've been messing around with this kind of live stuff for about 45 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon. But this is quite cool. I mean, I like this. I don't know where it's going, but let's... The challenge is to try and modernize the music and also just, kind of keep it available. So without, releasing these packs with like all sorts of dependencies and VSTs, I like to release packs that just have just pure Ableton, basically, just only library sounds and samples, and then you guys as users can like download them and put your own VSTs on them if you want to make it sound more modern or better or whatever. But I like this. It's a good start. I haven't even saved this yet. I think I'm going to make this the Friday freebie. I'm going to just work on this throughout the week and release it on Friday. Friday I've got a 2-hour stream starting at 1 p.m. UTC, an hour earlier than usual. Stop by if you're curious as to where this all goes. But for now, I'm just enjoying this shit, man. I'm gonna play a little guitar, just to get out of work mode. Guitar pedal takes forever to load up. It's like booting up. Problem with this amp, it's really iffy, so it's hard to get it to actually play. You can hear it kind of crunching around a little bit there. Okay, let's get a 2-input of active, so you should hear the guitar coming through in a bit. It's a little bit softer. Take it up. Literally the only thing stopping these funds. I would love to just get it serviced and for once and for all. Do the best you can with what you got right now. No, not gonna work. 2. No. Cool, that's a fail. Don't worry about it. I'll screw around in my own time with the guitar, but yeah, thanks for joining, dudes. This has been quite a fun stream. Nice to have you guys all show up at the start of it, egg me on, keep me going. So yeah, thanks very much. This will be released as a Creative Commons music pack. So in the coming days, best place to keep an eye on it is Patreon. If you're a free member, you can also just get notification updates. And yeah, you'll be able to mess around with this patch, no missing files or dependencies or VSTs or samples. I'll just release it completely self-contained, as I do. And yeah, I'm just gonna, literally just fuck around a little bit more here with the guitar and see if I can get it to work. But yeah, thanks for joining, and consider this the end of the stream. See you guys again tomorrow. Is a public holiday in South Africa. Maybe I'll cancel the stream, maybe I'll show up. Sorry if that's a bit vague. Either way, I'll see you guys later in the week. Enjoy. Too bad my guitar's in desperate need of a service. What's up, bro? How's it going? The guitar is just a bit out of tune, like the intonation's a bit crap up there. How's your day going, dude? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I just had a pretty killer stream. It was quite nice. There were like at least 4 people. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, I started the stream out trying to be like a bit clever with the music, and it just all ends up with deep house, bro. That's where the groove and the vibe is, you know, the staying power. I'm gonna wrap it up pretty soon. Yeah, you push. Didn't know you had an NPC. That's pretty cool. Nice one, man. This is like how you end a day well, you know. Get the work out the way and then do this. I'm gonna be releasing this as a download, of course, self-contained. You can screw around with it later if you want. I've got this new thing going called the Friday freebie. So I'll make a stream, I'll make a piece and just release the self-contained track. MPK, oh, the 2-octave keyboard, not an MPC, right on. Nice, man, cool. Let's kill this guy. There goes the lows. There goes everything except the mids. Let's try to throw a big delay on there as I stop it. Here we go. Oops, I knew that was going to infinite feedback. Oh well, it's worth a shot. Yeah, dude, nice one. Yeah, it's been a pretty cool day. Otherwise, how are you keeping? Need to have them side by side one of these days. Found some cool chords and push that I'll have to figure out on the keys. Sounds bold. Yeah, a lot of that stuff's just like, sounds really cool. You just hit a key and then you're like, how do I actually recreate that? You know, and you're like, oh, it's a good motivation to, you know, stay with the theory a little bit. Bro, man, let me give you a ring on the telephone. Gilp, you still here? What's up, dude? It's awesome that you're able to make such good sounding music just using Ableton's devices. Yes, thank you. My branding is paying off. Yeah, tell your friends. This is default Ableton territory. That's what I do differently. It makes it very easy for people to use. because newbies don't have to install dependencies and get missing samples. That's all of my packs that I release are 0 dependency. So thanks for noticing that. Yeah, and also the Creative Commons thing, meaning that you can use them in your productions if you credit me. I am loving this, and I'm going to go now. I know those things are conflicting, but I've got to go and rescue my wife. Tomorrow's a public holiday in South Africa. I might stop by from 4 o'clock for the stream. Otherwise, see you on Thursday. Gilp, always a pleasure, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Django, I'll give you a ring a bit later. Django, by the way, Gilp. Django, Gilp. Django's a mate of mine, bandmate here in South Africa. All right, peace out, homies. Thanks for being here.